Dexter. Original Sin Episode 9 just answered one of the biggest mysteries from the original Dexter series, and I'm so relieved. This prequel has been building towards some major revelations, and Episode 9 did not disappoint. Let's break down what happened, why it matters, and how it connects to the original. In addition to the much-anticipated confrontation between Dexter Morgan and the series' primary antagonist, Blood Drive of Dexter, Original Sin introduces a new one. A mix of antagonists, including Hector Estrada and the recently revealed child killer Aaron Spencer, was created when Episode 8 established the reappearance of Dexter's biological brother, Brian Moser, in the Original Sin timeline. In the penultimate episode of Season 1, Brian steals the show, raising a lot of issues for the Season 1 conclusion the following week. A significant unresolved issue from the first Dexter series is finally addressed in episode, which explains why Brian and Dexter were split up following the horrifying murder of their mother, Laura. He seems to have had a much harder time with Brian's dark passenger than Dexter's, almost suffocating baby Deb in her cot because her cries were too loud. In Episode 9, Deb also meets Maria Lagerta for the first time at Miami Metro, which has a spooky undertone considering how their relationship would finish in Dexter Season 7. Dexter. Original Sin needed Brian Moser's return because it completes important gaps in Dexter's backstory and strengthens the timeline of the present day. It definitely illustrates how Harry served as a buffer between Dexter and Brian Moser. Being separated from his younger sibling has left Brian severely traumatized. An apparent social worker, or Child Protective Services representative, took him away, leaving him to live an unstable and lonely life. In Episode 9, Brian returns with a vengeance, first befriending the social worker through several bingo nights, and then attacking her in his van. In order to protect Dexter, Harry decides to bury the lead on Brian, even though he is aware that Brian is still at large and has already murdered 3 people. The prequel and Season 1 of the original series are perfectly connected by Brian Moser's reappearance. Brian has turned out to be a surprising but perfect addition to the Dexter, Original Sin ensemble, unless creator Clyde Phillips intends to ruin the reunion between Brian and Dexter in Season 1. Brian's inclusion has been handled brilliantly so far, even though his expanded role in Original Sin feels like messing with sacred original series fire. Brian's presence has been handled brilliantly so far, even though his expanded position feels like messing with sacred original series fire. The purpose of the prequel series is precisely to finally unravel the puzzle of why he and Dexter were actually separated. A significant hole in Dexter's narrative is filled by proving Harry's rational part in it. Additionally, it poses a question that defines Harry's personality: why didn't he arrest Brian when he had the opportunity? Thank you for watching.